Welcome to your weekly look at West Georgia Wolves men's basketball on the Coach Dave Moore Show. And hello again, everybody. Welcome to the Coach Dave Moore Show. It's West Georgia Wolves basketball, a hot basketball team right now. One game to go in the regular season, postseason next week. And Coach Moore, it has been a long run, but it's a basketball team that looks like we're getting better.
Yeah, that's always the goal, is to be playing your best basketball towards the end of February and into March. And we've had some really nice moments. We've won 5 games in a row. We've taken care of our home court for the most part, and that's been the goal. And we got one more left, and a really good Huntsville team, and that's what we're preparing for.
Speaking of good teams, since we talked last, we had the win at home over AUM, and then the Lee ball game was a roller coaster. We jump out, they take over the ball game. There was just something about the grit and determination of our guys on Saturday. It was really fun to watch.
Yeah, we grinded it out. It was a really good college basketball game. Lee's a good team. They've got good players. They've got tough, hard-nosed seniors that have a passion for winning, and they wanted it bad, and they needed it just like we needed it in terms of seeding and all that stuff. So it was a hard-fought game, and we were able to make enough plays at the end, get enough stops at the end to win the game, and we were fortunate.
It was a ball game that kept the momentum going, put us in position. Before we kind of talk about the Huntsville team, senior night's coming up. It's not the biggest of senior groups, but we're going to get a chance to say congratulations and thank you to a couple of really special guys.
Yeah, Aaron Almer's had a good career here. He's been a part of a championship team in 2016 as a freshman, and he's been a good leader for us as a senior this year, and he's played hard and he's battled. And then Marquil has been terrific. One of the special players all time here at West Georgia, and one of the better players all time. I would imagine in the Gulf South. So it'll be a great opportunity to pay our respects to those guys that have worked really, really hard for us here at West Georgia, and I'm looking forward to it.
Well, after all the ceremony and the guys run out and get the senior salutes, there is a 40-minute basketball game against a really good ball club. We talked about our team getting better. UAH has done that this year too.
Yeah, they've gotten a lot better. They had a young team going into the season like we do, and they've gotten better. And Coach Acuff is, in my opinion, not one of the elite coaches in our league. He's one of the elite coaches in the country, and he does a terrific job. And they're unbelievable offensively. They're shooting over 50% from the field in the Gulf South. They're shooting 40% as a team from threes. They're making 11 threes a game. They're really, really dangerous. They got 5 guys on the floor that can shoot it. They run their system really well. They're hard to guard. They mix up their defenses to keep you off balance. So it's going to be a real challenge for us. We've got to guard the three-point line. That's the biggest thing with those guys. If they come in here making 14 or 15 threes, it's going to be hard to win. In the last 2 games, they've averaged 16 makes a game.
They require, and correct me if I'm wrong, as much or more defensive discipline than any opponent you'll play.
Yeah, they play a similar style as CBU and Lee and Union. That 2-3 high, a lot of 2-3 high action, Princeton action. They got quick guards. Like I said, they got 5 guys on the floor that can shoot, and that's what makes that offense go. When you got 5 guys on the floor that can shoot it and stretch the defense, that's what makes it go. And now you get some back cuts and things like that. But we've got to be disciplined. We've got to stay in their face. We've got to make it a physical game. We've got to use our quickness and our athleticism and our length to contest shots and force them into trying to make some contested twos outside the lane is the goal.
Traditionally, everybody out-rebounds Huntsville. Not this year. They got a little edge in rebounding. Is that something better about them this year that you've noticed?
Well, they just scrap hard. They got guards that can rebound. The Orff kid is a 2-guard that rebounds the ball. J.J. Kaplan's one of the better rebounders in our league. Just eight rebounds a game, just under Marquil's numbers. And they do it by committee. They don't have one guy that's going to get them 15 rebounds a night, but they got guys that chip in and they battle. And when the ball's in the air, they're going try to go get it.
And they only have one guy, I think, averaging over 30 minutes a game. Whoever they bring off the bench kind of fits the bill, doesn't he?
Yeah, they got guys that know their role, know how to play their role. They got specialists that can really shoot the ball. They got kids that take care of the ball. They do a great job of valuing the ball and positive assist to turnover ratio. They don't beat themselves. We're going to have to go in there and beat them, by contesting shots, getting stops, keeping them off the offensive backboard. And then on our end, we need to go down and execute and, attack the man in the zone, whatever they're in, and we want to attack them in the paint and go after them.
Well, it's odd. We talked earlier this year when you had the Valdosta turnaround with West Florida and then the quick one with CBU and Union. You played these guys right after Thanksgiving. You're a very different team. They're a very different team now.
Yeah, it's been three months in between games. So it's a different deal. Different guys are playing well for them. We got a little bit of the different mix of guys in terms of who we started up there versus who we're going to play here. Guys have settled into their roles. You get a better picture of who they really are and who we really are, as opposed to 3 months ago. But it's going to be a battle. We're looking forward to it. It's two of the better teams in our league, and it should be a great game.
Let me ask you, we'll go on the record here a little bit. We know we're playing next week. March basketball is special.
Yeah.
We don't know where or against whom or anybody like that, but it would sure be special to take that win streak into March, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and that's the goal. That's all we're focused on is to continue to win. We've kind of treated the end of the season here since West Florida as game sevens, must wins to get ourselves in the tournament, number one, and then to improve our seeding, number two. And all we're concentrating on is preparing for Huntsville and trying to win that game in front of us on Thursday. And then after Thursday, we'll figure out who we play, and the scenarios will be set, and whether we're at home or whether we go on the road. We're going to prepare to win and try to get to Birmingham.
And no matter what, we know we're playing.
That's right. And that's important. That's an important first step for the program, and I'm happy about that. But now it's time let's dig in and see where we can go with this thing.
Well, fans, we'd love you to be in the Coliseum Thursday night. Last regular season appearance at the minimum for Mark Will and for Aaron, and the last regular season chance to see a fun, hard-working basketball team. They've earned your respect. They've earned your support. So come on out and make some noise when the Wolves and the Chargers battle it out. 7:30 Thursday night in the Coliseum. Coach Moore, best of success to you.
Thanks, Mitch.
Thank you so much. Dave Moore, the head coach of the Wolves. I'm Mitch Gray on the Coach Dave Moore Show. See you Thursday night in the Coliseum. And as always, go Wolves.